Florida homeowners, it's not a question of if, but when the next hurricane will come. No matter what Florida weather has in store, StormSmart has products that protect every opening of your home while improving the look, feel, and function. From durable aluminum shutters, high-impact windows and doors, to our innovative storm catcher screens, products that enhance the beauty of your home and keep your family safe. Because smart is complete hurricane protection, and smart is peace of mind. Call StormSmart today for your free in-home consultation.
When your power goes out, remember just how inconvenient your life can be. No lights, no refrigeration, no heating or cooling, no electronics. But with a Generac home standby generator, you'll have power when you need it. Our Generac generators automatically provide backup power after sensing a power outage, so your life goes on uninterrupted. Get a free 10-year warranty with the purchase of any air-cooled generator. Call Generac Generators today. Generac Generators. Life is primitive without power.
Streaming from the Tampa Bay 28 Weather Center in Studio A, this is Dennis Phillips Live. Brought to you by StormSmart. Protect every opening of your home. And Generac Generators. Life is primitive without power.
How you doing, everybody? It is a Thursday night edition of Dennis Phillips Live. And we obviously, as you see over my shoulder, have a snuggle alert in effect. But you know what? I just decided to pull an audible. So like Peyton Manning, when he was the quarterback over the Colts, and you'd hear him yell, "Omaha, Omaha," and he pulled an audible, I decided to do the same because I was looking through my social media feed, and my buddy Mike Boylan from Mike's Weather Page showed up on my feed, and I see he's in Gatlinburg because we're talking about chasing snow in Florida, and I'm like, well, Mike is actually chasing snow in Gatlinburg. So let's go ahead and see if it works. This is a non-tested shot, so I cannot be held accountable, but let's just see what happens. So we're going to go ahead and take the shot, and Mike is there. How you doing, my friend?
I'm shivering, Dennis. It's like 18 degrees here, man. I'm absolutely freezing, but having a good time.
I do hear you, so the shot looks to be working just fine. Cool. So, I mean, I've seen over the years you and you've gone with your daughters sometimes, which is really cool. Like, you do a lot of storm chasing with hurricane chasing. But when did this snow thing start? Because I'm kind of like you. There's something fun about chasing snow.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's because we're Floridians. We're so used to, sweating and thunderstorms. It's just like a change of pace. And for me, it's an adventure. Like, you don't know if you're going to see it or not. And today was an adventure because I had to go to some mountains. I don't know, when you see it, you get excited. You get kind of giddy inside, and it brings out the kid in me. It's hard to explain.
I totally get it. I'm the exact same way. And I mean, I remember for folks who lived up north, and that's not you, but there would be times when snow would be in the forecast, and you would just keep looking out the window and just keep looking. And just waiting to see those flakes start to fall. Because it's different. And Mike and I have talked about this. In forecasting hurricanes and long-range hurricane forecasting, there is obviously something a lot more serious because it can be life-threatening and it can be devastating. Right. But when you're talking about whether it's a dusting of snow, it's just a different feel to it.
Yeah, it's funny you mentioned that. So my number one tradition is waking up early and running over to the curtain and opening it. I did it this morning. I'm 52 years old, and I'm first thing in the morning, I'm opening up the curtain, hoping to see snow. It's like, I remember bringing Emily here when she was 2 years old with Julie, and I'll never forget, going to bed and there was no snow, and then waking up, opening that curtain, seeing snow, and just feeling like, oh my God, it's snow, let's go. I get everybody, get up, get up, get up.
And I think a lot of folks feel that way. Now, there's a lot of folks, a lot of folks who have moved down here to try to get away from the snow. But Floridians or people who still just, it's one of those things, maybe I don't want to wake up every day for 4 months with the cold and the ice and the snow, but every now and again, there's just something special about it. So did you find any?
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, I had to go to a higher elevation. You know, that's a trick with snow. Obviously, you have to chase it sometimes to go up, and I did run across pretty good, decent amount. Place called Cosby, which is right outside of Gatlinburg. So yeah, I got my feet in it. I was able to touch it, and there was actually some flakes. I got a little video I posted. I got to see some of my jacket, so it was official. I took a helicopter ride. I had somebody reach out, and that was an experience, man. I mean, I don't like helicopters. I've only been on them twice. And I was sitting there thinking, I don't know, man. What am I doing here? But the snow line on the mountaintop was the most craziest thing I've ever seen, because it stops snowing at a certain elevation, and then learning things like updraft. I've been following the snow thing a lot, and it's fascinating how the winds lift over the mountaintops, and that's where the snow happens. And seeing that firsthand was kind of worth the whole trip for me today, to see how that, because I don't know anything about snow.
Yeah, try forecasting that nonsense. Cold air damming and whatnot. I mean, I went to Penn State, so I had my fair share of forecasting snow. And I've said this many times. In my opinion, forecasting snow is way tougher than forecasting tropical storms or hurricanes. Those rain snow lines, and as you said, the elevation lines, it changes minute to minute. So it can be a nightmare. But man, I'm glad you got a chance to go out and enjoy it. Like I said, I just saw your story showed up on my feed. I'm like, give him a shout out. And we literally, what time did I message you? Like 25 after or something?
Just enough time to get another margarita.
Well, enjoy. Stay warm.
I'm flying home tomorrow. Yep, coming home tomorrow.
Right.
And we're going to go do snowball fights, me and you, on Sunday morning.
Well, briefly while I have you here, and we're going to get into the forecast coming up in a minute, but I'm going to have you on next month as well for the Florida Man Games, because that's going to be a thing, right?
Oh, my God, it's so awesome. Yeah, OMG Wicks is part of it. I think we're going to try to be together, right?
Yeah.
My buddy Cletus is going to be a team, and I got the Pinellas podcast guy on my team. I don't know if you follow him or not. He's really cool on social.
Yeah,
and
getting real popular.
Yeah, so it's fun, man. It's going to be crazy. I'm not competing. I'm just a GM guy. So, I'm going to be the guy on the mic, which I'm good at. I'm not really good at sports.
That'll be a blast. We will check in with you and OMG Wicks coming up next month beforehand. So have a great time, and we'll talk to you soon, my friend.
All right. See you guys.
All right, see you, Mike. All right, bye. All right, there you go. That was awesome, and that was literally about as much of an audible as we could ever have, because I'm at 25 after. I see this. I'm like, do I have time to add a Zoom and everything? We did. So there we go. All right, so I know a lot of y'all. I'll tell you what, here's what we're going to do. Let's do some hellos. Let's check in. If you're watching on the spot, as always, appreciate you watching on TV. Best way to experience this show is watching on TV and at the same time following on social, whether it's Instagram, because we're on Instagram, we're on YouTube, we're on Facebook. And that way you can kind of see the comments that are going sideways quite often and get into the whole drama of that while at the same time. Or if you just want to hang back and get the forecast, I promise you, we eventually get there. Sometimes it takes a minute or 10, but we will get there. So a lot of folks are up, and I'm getting my first Dennis time to go to your break, because y'all on Facebook are my producers and remind me that it's break time. So you know what? All right, Abby, thank you. We'll go to a break. We'll come back. We'll talk about the cold. And yes, we will talk about any model changes for potential snow in the Panhandle on Sunday morning. That comes up in 90 seconds as Dennis Phillips Live continues. That was a fun segment. That was actually a really good time. It's sometimes a little nerve-wracking to take them off my IFB now since I don't need it now. It's sometimes a little nerve-wracking to just throw something in that last minute, because we have had moments where things freeze and whatnot. But as I said, and I don't want to jinx it, but as I said, so our crack staff of engineers who have been working for months on getting the freezing fixed, changed some stuff around, and at least as of yesterday and today, we have not had any freezing. So I really believe the folks who said they thought it was an internet issue, you are correct. I really think it is too, because we don't do anything outlandish in terms of these computers. It is just a matter of the internet at that particular moment kind of backing up.